Good morning. Just leaving Warner Springs, which is at mile 109, and heading out hopefully to get to Mike's place today, which is about 17 miles. I'm really excited that I got rid of a bunch of stuff off my pack, so no hip belt. That's actually in my pack, but I'm trying walking without it today, and I sent my Crocs back, my pillow back, and my camera bag. So also my platypus. So I think I got rid of about a pound of stuff. So that's pretty exciting. Pack's a little lighter, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. This place is just gorgeous. Check it out. There's a bunch of cows staring at me. All right, here we go. I'm hanging out in my tent, which I set up as a bivvy, about 7 miles out of Warner Springs. I thought I would spend the hot part of the day here, letting my feet rest. I came here to get some water and then refilled my stuff and put my shoes back on, and where my blisters were is just super tender, and I just thought that was maybe a stupid idea to push on through the hot part of the day. So decided to spend a couple hours hanging out here, waiting for my feet to heal a little more, and maybe I'll just narrow here and end the day here, or go another few miles. Take a look at my little bivvy. So it's basically setting up the tent without the body of the tent. So it's just the rain fly and the ground cloth. So lets the air in and there's sun out. So I'm getting ready to head out. My bivvy is no longer in the shade, and it got really hot in there. Fortunately today I was able to take a nap, so that was really nice. But it got super hot. Even though there's wind coming through underneath, it was just not enough. So it's about 1:45 now. I'm gonna pack up and head out pretty soon, and I think in about an hour or so it'll start to cool off a little bit. Fortunately there's a nice breeze, so I don't know how far I'll make it. Mike's place is the next water source, and that's about 10 miles from here, so that would be great if I make it that far, but I'm going to take enough water in case I want to stop for the night before that. Here's my bivvy, take a look. You can see it's like super bright, full sun. Help that out a little bit. There you go. There. Alright, there is the bivvy in full sun, and there are also flies, so it nice thing about it is it keeps you out of the rain if you need to. It can provide a little shade, a little shelter, and it has airflow, but it also has flies buzzing around. So anyway, it was a fun experiment to put that up. I've been meaning to try that out since I got this tent, and today was a great day. Well, I made it into camp somewhere. Not quite sure where it is, but it's not at Mike's place where I was hoping to get to. I think I did about 15 miles and some dry camping, which is not my favorite. That's when you don't camp by a water source. But I have enough water. I've got about 2.5 liters, so that's loads. I think Mike's place is about 3 miles from here, so that should be fine. I'll get there in the morning and get more water. So I'm happy to have my tent all set up and just ate my dinner. And yeah, I'm gonna settle now. I'll show you where I'm at. That's the view out my tent door. I don't know what kind of bush this is yet, but they're everywhere and they're beautiful. They have this kind of reddish stalks and they grow into trees as well. Mountains back there. And there are these giant orangey boulders, so it's a whole new scene than I've encountered so far in this hike. Sun's just starting to set. We got this big valley here. Good morning. It is about 5:30. Yeah, 5:30, and I got up at 3:30, I think. And yeah, I'm heading to the next water source, which is about 3 miles, so I should be there by 6:30, I think. And it is a beautiful sunrise. It was so quiet when I got up this morning, like everything was so still and the stars were really bright. It was so beautiful. And walking with the headlamp, there's like little glittering things in the sand. And I saw this big strip of reflective stuff and I thought somebody must have dropped their gear. And I think it was a snake skin that had been rubbed off on a piece of stick. It was so cool and so bright. I had no idea that snake skin was reflective. It was amazing. Yeah, so another beautiful morning out here in the desert.